into the muscles, targeting the muscle fibers. Also available, this extra-large butterfly pad, designed for the larger muscles of the back, chest, and legs. Call right now and we'll give you this IGEA Marine Sport Watch. Yours free. Get the IGEA Electrosage with 8 massaging pads and the free IGEA Marine Sport Watch. All for this low price. Ask about how you can get the free instructional video.
Call 1-800-594-3838 to order your new IGEA Electrosage for only $39.95, complete with 8 massaging pads. You'll also get the Sleek Marine Sport Watch. Yours free, just pay shipping and handling. Finding your favorite products just got easier, as featured on TV.com. From health and fitness to housewares and beauty products, as featured on TV.com is your one-stop online shopping store. Plus, the latest in personal growth, diet and weight loss products, and more at asfeaturedonTV.com. You'll find exactly what you're looking for at asfeaturedonTV.com.
Wicked mind, you hold power from my mind into the power.
Lenoir North Carolina for ECCW back here in Paris, North Carolina for another action-packed show of ECCW Wrestling. I'm joined here once again by my colleague, the Reverend Slim. Reverend Slim, welcome once again.
Thank you, Brother Star. What a joy it is to be bringing you this action week after week, the best in professional wrestling, extreme coastal championship wrestling, and we are in your face, my brother.
I'll tell you what, Reverend Slim, we've seen a lot of things happen last week. We've seen Ricky Noble reverse the decision over you. So now he comes out in the winner's column over you. We all seen the return of one Big Mac truck last week. How about that?
I tell you what, the fans seen it, the peoples at home seen it. Everybody knows who won that match. They seen who got the 3 count, and it wasn't that Alfred E. Newman, Ricky Noble. That brother has gone sour. He's done a complete turnaround, and it saddens my heart to see a fan favorite like that turn to the dogs.
I tell you what, Reverend Slim, you're exactly right. But we got one exciting, action-packed show for these fans here tonight for ECCW.
Exciting. Stay on your toes, Lance Star.
I tell you what, Reverend Slim, we know for a fact Dan Dollar was a protege of yours. And I'll tell you what, being a fan of yours for most of my life, I can see a lot of you in him and his wrestling ability.
Incredible young talent right here. This man is famed for fortune right here. On his way to the top in Extreme Coastal Championship Wrestling, competes all over the Mid-Atlantic area.
Well, you're exactly right, Reverend Slim. We got a light heavyweight title match, and nothing would please Danny Dollar more than to walk away with that light heavyweight title.
He would be a fine champion. But he's got some work in store for him here against the spoiled brat and over the top rope. Come on in here, Willie Well. It's time to boogie, baby.
Already a fast start to the match. See, that's one thing that impresses me about these light heavyweights, Reverend Slim. They get in there and they go to town.
Well-conditioned athletes on top of their game. Great cardiovascular right here, and Willie Wells is worse for the wear here as he takes a powder.
William Wells outside the ring.
So it does good, Lance Star, to take a powder once in a while, like some of your great quarterbacks. Instead of taking a hit, they'll go ahead and go out of bounds, you know, to kind of save themselves to go again at the next play.
I'll tell you what, Reverend Slim, you're exactly right. I mean, I'm sure you being a former champion yourself, being a former ECW heavyweight champion, being a champion in nearly every organization that you've competed in, you know I'm sure the shortcuts that it takes to maintain that title.
I've been on that same road that Ricky Noble's been on, brother, and I'm here to tell him, it ain't no bed of roses. It's a lonely, dark road when you got all these people against you. Ain't nothing like the fan support around here, especially here in Caldwell County.
Well, you're right, Reverend Slim. We are here in the wrestling capital of the South, Caldwell County. We're right here at Patterson, North Carolina. Right now, we've got exciting light heavyweight action. William Wells III here is going to have to, he's taking over control over this Danny Dollar. Danny Dollar is a up-and-coming star in wrestling. I tell you what, Danny Dollar is destined for gold.
Lance Starr, where else can you find this gallery of talent? I won't tell you where you can find it, nowhere but right here in ECCW. The cream of the crop, the best of the best, second to none, bar none. This is the best promotion running in the South.
Now they're going trading blows there.
Going at it fist to fire right here, and Danny Dollar getting the upper hand here.
William West coming out on the
a little boogaloo here going here. And Danny Dollar continues to work on the champion. Taking him up by the hair of the head. Comes across with a big body slam. And Danny Dollar for the ride. Big elbow smash. We may have a winner right here, Lance Starr.
Count of two. It's referee Tom Swanson, one of the new referees here in ECW. You've got to give these officials, Reverend Slim. They know what they're doing. They're taking care of business in the ring.
A lot of fresh faces here in our company, and it's growing, Lance Starr. I mean, the talent here is great. The personnel is great. I'm just so thrilled to be a part of it. The electricity is so thick, you can cut it with a knife, my brother.
And we're thrilled to have you here with us, Reverend Slim, and thrilled to have you here with me at the announcing table tonight.
I thank you, my brother. What a joy it is. What a privilege it is to bring you ECCW into your living room each and every week right here.
Tell you what, right now, William Wells, if he wants to maintain that title, he's going to have to do something right here. But right now, you know, the time's on the side of William Wells. Covered by Danny Dollar, and only a count of two. Time's on the side here of William Wells, because Danny Dollar has got to beat him for that title.
And Double D now getting his second win. Starts to stalk the champion. Big right hand to the top of the head. Big, vicious chop, knife-edge chop. There's a little Reverend Slim going for you there, my brother.
Exactly right. I can tell what I've seen a lot of Danny Dollar in you, a lot of you in Danny Dollar, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. He's going to wrap him up now. You never seen Reverend Slim do this, Lance Starr. He's got Willie Wells all tied up in the rope for tarantula, if you will. And Danny Dollar going up top, high-risk maneuver, my brother. He can shake the foundation with this right here.
Oh, my goodness.
A jaw jacker of some sort. And Willie Wells, once again, is your ECCW light heavyweight champion, Lance Starr.
I tell you what, Reverend Slim, that shows you the mark of a champion. That shows you the mark of a veteran in the ring. Not taking nothing away from Danny Dollar. Danny Dollar is a tremendous young talent. Going to go far here in ECW.
Give Danny Dollar an A for effort, because he hung in there tip for tat, toe to toe.
I'll tell you what, but you've got a man, William Wells III. He's still, like him or not, Reverend Slim, he's still the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
Don't you go away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the locker room once again with one of our champions here at ECCW. This is our light heavyweight champion, William Wells, and we're going to hear how things are on the rich and famous side from William Wells.
Well, Wendy, let me start by saying William Wells is not just a person. William Wells is a lifestyle. And to live that lifestyle, to live one of glory. Have no pain, no hardship, and of course, no competition. Because you see, I have defeated the best ECCW has to offer as far as the light heavyweights go. I have defeated Nick Fury, I have defeated Lightning, and I have defeated Danny Dollar. And you know, come to think of it, my 21st birthday's coming up. And do you know what I told my dad I wanted?
What's that?
An exotic dancer. And you know, my father's always said I could have whatever I want, and I want an exotic dancer. So, on my 21st birthday, not only will I have the gold, but I will have the women.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it here from William Wells at ECCW, and it sounds like he's going to be really hard to beat.
Welcome. I'm Dr. George Thompson, head manager of the Patterson School, a co-ed college prep boarding school. Our motto is dedicated to the whole person, and our 1,400-acre campus in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains makes this a reality. Our student body includes foreign students and students with special educational needs that succeed through our small classes, sports, including horseback riding, and a variety of social and cultural experiences. You can apply now. We accept students the year round.
Wrestling fans, we're back here at ECCW here at Patterson, North Carolina. And right now we have got a match coming up. It's one Axel Knight, another up-and-coming young lion here in ECW, ladies and gentlemen.
The talent here is just so overwhelming, Lance Starr. I hate to keep harping on it, but you won't find this talent nowhere. Lance Starr, I'd like to give props to our lovely young ring announcer, Ms. Wendy Tucker. She's done an excellent job with our promotion.
You're exactly right, ladies and gentlemen. All the people on the ECW staff do an excellent job. They know what to do in their profession.
Well, we're in a class all by ourselves, Lance Starr. Extreme Postal Championship Wrestling is getting bigger and better every week.
Oh, you're right, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, ECW is growing. We're growing by leaps and bounds. We're expanding to South Carolina. And look who we have here. We got
265 pounds of twisted and steel and sex appeal. Oh, glory. Back trucks in the house.
this ought to be a very good match. Now, this Axel Knight fluctuates between light heavyweight and heavyweight from week to week. And he's an excellent competitor. Mike Trump's going to have his hands full now.
I had my opportunity to compete against Brother Axel Knight in Cleveland County here about a week ago, and he is a tremendous talent. Don't sell him short against the Big Mac truck now.
Well, you're exactly right. All these athletes here at ECW are very, very excellent wrestlers, very talented wrestlers. But you've got a man here at Big Mac truck, and you wrestle both these men.
Horsemanship here as they shake hands. And Mac Truck showing his power, pushes off. The crowd here is kind of split down the middle. I hear some cheers for Axel Knight and some cheers for Big Mac Truck.
I'll tell you what, this is destined to be mainly probably a scientific match. But as we said a while ago, I mean, you take a man the size of Mac Truck, 265 pounds, nearly 7 foot tall,
and can move for a big man, Lance Starr. Axel Knight from the right, big, high back body drop. Truck measuring this man, arm drag, and staying with the arm here is Big Mac Truck.
That's what it's all about, Reverend Slim, taking a body part, staying with it. You work your man down, you wear him out. We both know from being in the ring and active competition, we both know that's what you got to do.
Weakening in that arm now, working on the left arm of Axel Knight. And here comes Mac Truck with a knife-edge chop. Measuring Axel Knight again, another knife-edge chop. Shoots him across for the ride. Oh, runs right into a face full of elbow. And Axel Knight with some sort of a bulldog. We may have a winner here. Count of two. Mac Truck powering right out.
Well, he's not going to pin Big Mac Truck like that, Reverend Slim.
No, sir. Anything can happen here. ECCW elbow coming off the sinker. Like I said, Mac Truck, he can move for a big man.
265, nearly 7 foot tall. Not taking nothing away from Axel Knight. Axel Knight's young. I think it'll be his second year in wrestling. Matt Truck's a veteran, knows what he's doing in the ring. Legitimate contender for the heavyweight title.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've got a lot of great contenders with Tommy Gunn. And I want to say right now, our thoughts and prayers are still with Brother Bill Mudd. I know I've had my differences with him in the past. I've been down the aisle with the man. I've been down the aisle against the man, but he's a family man. All he's doing is making a living for his family. And these thugs, that Alfred E. Newman, Ricky Noble, that Pugsley-looking Kenny Varner, and that cousin Ed Abel Adams, it just tears me up, Lance Starr, to know what they did to this brother.
Well, Slim, I know that you had the occasion to talk to Big Bill Mudd recently, and I think that's going to be aired on this show on a pre-recorded interview. And
don't you count our former world heavyweight champion out, Star. He's not going to let this go unanswered. And Mac Truck going for the choke slam. He nailed him. It could be all over. And it is. Your winner of the match, Big Mac Truck.
We're here in the back of the locker room at the ECCW Wrestling Show, and we're welcoming back Big Mac Truck.
That's right, Wendy. I'm back here in ECCW. You know, I was sitting at home watching my favorite show on TV, Scooby-Doo, when... Yeah, that's right, Scooby-Doo. You got something to say about it? Scooby-Doo, when my phone rang, I answered the phone, and it was Tommy Gunn on the phone. Tommy said, man, I need somebody here to watch my back. Ricky Noble and his band of thugs are running roughshod over ECCW. They bumped Bill Mudd in the hospital, and they've attacked me one-on-one, two-on-one, three-on-one. He said, I need somebody to watch my back, Mac. And I was thinking of someone, and I could think of you because you know how to fight, Mac. I take you darn right I know how to fight, brother. And if there's anybody I hate worse in the sport of wrestling than Ricky Noble, I can't think of him, buddy. So I'll tell you what, I'll watch you back, brother. I'll watch you back. And just like last week, brother, we took out Kenny V and Abel Adams for you, brother. And that is the way it stands. Let me tell you something. Now I'm back here in ECCW, and Ricky Noble, I didn't get the job done everywhere else we've been, but brother, here I will get the job done. So when you take that ride down the highway to hell, brother, you are going to get held by a Mack truck, and that's the gospel. Wendy, I don't really smell like he said I do I?
Hello, good friends and neighbors. I am the good Reverend Slim. I'm on assignment here for Extreme Coastal Championship Wrestling, and I'm talking today with the former heavyweight champion of the world, Big Bill Mudd. Brother, you know, it's kind of hard to see things happen the way they happen. You know, you've been dealt a pretty bad hand of health here of late, and the fans want to know, myself, the Big Bill Mudd fans want to know, has your career ended as fast as it's took off? I mean, we want to know, is there wrestling in the future for our former heavyweight champion?
Yes, Reverend Slim, there is. I've just been injured and need a little time to recuperate, and I plan on coming back and taking care of business. And I know my fans are behind me, and I'd like to apologize for that, but I will be back to kick butt again.
You know, our thoughts and prayers are with you. You're just a man that's out here trying to make a living for his family. Good family man, good wholesome man, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck, my brother. May God be with you. Hallelujah. I'm Reverend Slim. This is ECCW on assignment.
I'm Dr. George Thompson, head master of the Patterson School, a co-ed college prep boarding school. Our motto is dedicated to the whole person, and our 1,400-acre campus in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains makes this a reality. Our student body includes foreign students and students with special educational needs and succeed through our small classes, sports, including horseback riding, and a variety of social and cultural experiences. You can apply now. We accept students year-round.
Listen, fans, this is Lance Starr back in with the Reverend Slim. With Reverend Slim, we have heavyweight title match right here tonight.
We can only bring it to you as only as we can. And we're waiting the arrival of our heavyweight champion of the world, Blade, as he gets ready to take on and defend his title against Kenny Varner.
Reverend Slim, you've had a chance to go against Blade for the heavyweight title. What does Kenny Varner here tonight have to do?
For one, he's going to have to take him off his feet, ground Blade, keep Blade off his feet, work on one part of the body. And you hear the sounds and the sights of the heavyweight champion of the world making his way to the ring. I'm not familiar with this young lady with him, but she's a very attractive young lady.
I believe her name is Sage.
Sage. Oh, okay.
We see Kenny Varner's got his compadre, Abel Adams, out here with him.
Just kind of wonder where Abel Adams' thoughts is right now. If worse got to worse, which side would he take? Is he really with Kenny Varner, or is he with the champion?
Well, you're right about that, Reverend Slim.
All these boys are comrades here.
Exactly right. Here we go.
Mixed emotions ready to happen, Joe.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got heavyweight title action right here for the world heavyweight title.
Best of the best right here.
Blade defending against the self-proclaimed sexiest man in pro wrestling, Kenny Varner.
Believe you me, that is self-proclaimed, my brother. I mean, I ain't won no beauty contest myself, but this brother by far is the sexiest man in wrestling.
Referee James Scott assigned to this contest. The heavyweight title on the line.
Our senior referee, James Scott.
Kenny Varner here right now, Reverend Slim, to walk away with the heavyweight title, a title you've held for 5 separate occasions.
Yes, sir. It's lonely at the top. The pressure's off of you when you ain't got it, though. And you kind of miss that taste for gold. Believe you me, I miss it.
Well, Slim, I'm sure it won't be no time at all until you're right back up there in contention for that heavyweight title.
And I'm just tickled to be a part of this beloved promotion here there, Lance Starr. What a joy it is to be a part of it. A big vertical suplex by the champion, and he has Kenny Varner really on the outside, and he's going to regroup here a little bit, kind of get things together with his comrade and Abel coming up on the apron. Abel Adams, a former world heavyweight champion himself, so he knows what it's like to be on top of this sport.
Well, you're exactly right. The only man involved in this contest who hasn't held the world title has been Kenny Varner.
Yep. There's a first time for everything, and that first time is the sweetest time.
And you're right. But one thing about Kenny Varner, Reverend, is this. Kenny Varner has got a thirst for that belt. He's got a hunger, and he wants that title real bad tonight.
Just got him in the gotcha there, Lance Starr, as he's trying to make his way. And Blade with a big right hand startles the challenger, and he goes down, crashing to the canvas. And the champion going right to those illegal tactics, going right to the throat area. Big body slam by the champion now as he continues to work on the challenger.
So this guy Blade is really put together, Slim. I mean,
Big man, strong, powerful man. And, you know, you really don't have to resort to these illegal tactics. I mean, Blade's really a good scientific wrestler in his own right. You know, but he likes to mix it up and brawl.
Something I've seen here tonight, and I don't know if it's just me, but are these fans behind Blade tonight? Reverend Slim, and it sounds like to me that they are behind Blade.
These people here are having mixed emotions themselves. But, you know, some are not too fond of either one of these men, so maybe they just hope they just choke each other out and be done with it. What do you think, Lance?
Well, that's very possible, Reverend Slim. That's very possible.
And Abel Adams working on the champion. They're like two evil fiends going at it at one time here. And Kenny Varner utilizing the ropes to choke out the champ.
Reverend Slim, you're an ambassador now of goodwill, as you stated earlier that you were one time on the other side of the fence. You're now an ambassador of goodwill here at ECW. And we can only imagine what you're going through right now watching these guys contend for a title that you once held.
Well, our company right now has been led by the devil himself, old watchable one Ricky Noble, and what he did to me, what he did to you was just irates me, just furiates me.
For the fans that don't know what we're talking about, 2 weeks ago, I lost the office of commissioner, Reverend Slim. You've seen it all the fans who were watching saw it, saw what happened, bent down to pick up the microphone, was horrendously DDT.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor, exactly right. That's the term. You know what?
But every dog has its day, Lance.
Myself and Ricky Noble, we're not through either, Reverend Slim. One day, I may don the tights again and step in the ring with Ricky Noble myself.
I'll be looking forward to that, my brother.
But Kenny Varner going.
I'm going to be getting me a ringside seat when that happens.
Well, I definitely appreciate that.
Justice has got to come forth. We shall overcome. Freedom must ring once again in ECCW.
You're exactly right, Reverend Slim. Kenny Varner here going in, takes Blade in for the ride, charging nobody home.
And Blade scooping him up. Almost a 3 there, and Kenny Varner right back on the champion. And Kenny Varner, he don't believe in the word quit.
Both these men are well-conditioned athletes.
I'm glad to see Kenny Varner getting his shot at greatness here. And it looks like the Death Valley driver.
Blade set him up for it.
And here comes Abel Adams. This could have been a 3. Here comes Dr. Feelgood.
What in the world is going on, Reverend
Dr.
Slim?
Feelgood doing out here. And Feelgood scooping up the champion. Oh, my goodness.
Good night. Did you see what happened?
There went a couple of broken ribs. And, oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God, don't let this happen.
Lance Starr, we have a new heavyweight champion. And here comes the commissioner. Old floppy ears himself.
Now what's going on?
And it looks like they've turned their back on the former champion. And Sage is helpless out there at ringside, and they continue to unload the heavy artillery on the former heavyweight champ. We got a new champion here, and they're going to try to injure Blade. Here comes Tommy Gunn. Comes back truck. All hell's about to break loose here. And they get the commissioner. Get that weasel. And Mac Truck and Tommy Gunn trying to clear house. They're calling for a clear house.
Ray Slim, what in the world is going on here?
Oh, hell is broken loose, my brother. I don't know what to do here.
James Stock's going to have to get some time.
We're going to have to get some order restored here. It's breaking loose. And it looks like the commissioner is having his way. Here's Bill Mudd. Here's Bill Mudd. Big Bill Mudd. Bill Mudd. He's back. Oh, my God. He's waiting. Abel Adams. Bill Mudd. He's here. He's here. Doc Feelgood. Get you some of that, big boy. Turn around, Varner. You son of an unnamed goat. Get the commissioner. Bill Mudd is in the house, baby, now.
Reverend Slim, 3 mudslides in a row.
And
that's
Mudd is back. He is back. I'm losing my voice. Get that weasel, Ricky Noble.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a lot here happening now. We've seen the
we gotta go.
We've seen the new heavyweight champion crown. Kenny Varner. We've seen the return.
Bill Mudd.
Big Bill Mudd, Reverend Slim.
Bill Mudd is in the house.
I tell you,
ECCW is on fire. I'm losing my voice, Lance Starr.
Reverend Slim, ECCW.
Hallelujah.
Is running wild.
What a job.
In person, North Carolina.
Be the name.
Reverend Slim, it's good to have you with us here. We're going to go right now. We're out of time. Right now we have Big Bill Mudd back in action.
Lance Starr, I'm the good Reverend Slim. We'll see you next week. Hallelujah.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to another edition of American Pro Wrestling. I'm Gene Restaino with Dr. Dan Paris here. Dan, a big hour of APW coming up here.
Yes, indeed, Gene. We're going to be taking a look at the debut of the dynamic duo taking on the Power Crew. Reverend Slim defends the TV title and a whole lot more.
Big tag team title match coming up this hour, too. The Juvenile Delinquents against Rage and Blade. And we'll kick things off right here on American Pro Wrestling right now. Wrestling fans, we got hardcore action kicking things off. Buckshot, the current APW hardcore champion. I guess a newcomer here, Dan, we don't know much about, only his name, Rampage.
Well, Rampage has got his work cut out for him, Gene.
Well, we know Buckshot has been a big feud here recently with Rex Rumble, but right now he's going to have to concentrate on defending that APW hardcore title here in this match against Rampage. Because you never know, Dan, we've seen newcomers in the past come in here and upset a lot of our established stars here in the past.
Yeah, we'll see what Rampage can do, and, you know, he's certainly he's got a big fish, that's for sure, and that's Buckshot.
He sure does. Dan, not take away from this match. Next match, we're going to see Freak Daddy AJ Frost and Neil Nitro. I know you've seen a lot of them in some other territories, but it's great to have these guys back home in American Pro Wrestling this hour.
Yeah, they've got their work cut out for them battling the Power Crew, and we've just got a lot of exciting action coming your way. A lot of tag team action this week.
Absolutely. This is going to be a big hour for all of our great fans here in American Pro Wrestling this hour. Here's a cover by Buckshot, but looks like Rampage does foot the rope, but I think he kicked out anyway. This Rampage looks like looks like he's in pretty decent shape, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, he looks kind of mean. Buckshot with a monkey flip.
Oh, Buckshot, as time goes on, Dan, he's getting more well-rounded. And he's always been a rough character, but his wrestling ability has improved quite a bit.
He's come a long way. He's got a lateral press.
Here's a cover. There's a kick out. Referee Mikey G, third man in the ring for this match. Here, once again, at the Chesney Coliseum, Chesney, South Carolina. Home base here for American Pro Wrestling. And we want to remind you to watch us on Chesney Cable. Channel 3, Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Great American Pro Wrestling action on Chesney Communications Channel 3. These guys are going head to toe here right now, Dan.
Slugging it out, and looks like Buckshot taking the better of it.
Looks like Buckshot's using that, looks like a cake pan there, going to work on Rampage.
Some sort of pan that's really getting bent up as a result of that across the cranium.
Well, here's a cover. 1, 2, kick out by Rampage. Yeah, he did some damage on Rampage with that baking sheet. Now Rampage starting to fight back.
Seemed like he caught him in the kidney there, Gene.
That can hurt. You get hit in the kidneys, that can hurt. Rampage going to work here now on Buckshot. Here's a cover. 1, 2. There's a kick out.
You know, Buckshot Carter has got so much at stake in this match with the newly crowned hardcore championship. You know, not taking this young man lightly that he's in the ring with, but it would be quite an embarrassment for him to lose this match, and it would be a big feather in Rampage cap to win this match.
Yeah, Buckshot's been here for a long time. I'm certain he doesn't want to lose to a newcomer. No doubt about that.
Well, you know, he didn't want to underestimate this guy.
Oh, yeah, you can't, you know, in APW, one thing we've learned, Dan, you can't take anybody for granted. There's no doubt about that. Everybody comes in here, puts in 110% all the time. Oh, his buckshot with a chair. Over the head of Rampage.
Genie caught him flush. Rampage gets the rope.
He's lucky. He just got that left arm over the rope there.
He broke it up. How he managed, I don't know.
Dan, I got to ask this question. Are we going to see this highway patrolman here again this week? Who knows?
I have no idea.
Here's a cover by Buckshot. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Buckshot remains APW Hardcore Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Buckshot.
We'll be back with more on American Pro Wrestling.
Attention, pro wrestling fans. Are you ready for exciting, high-flying tag team action? And you've got to come out to American Pro Wrestling every Friday night. Watch as our very best go head-to-head with WCW, WWF, and ECW superstars. So give them a call at 578-0565 for ticket and information.
Do you think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours. You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars. That's right. You too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now. 864-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Write to American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, 29305. Or visit us online, www.wahoowrestling.com/APW, or email rbragg1000 at AOL.com. American Pro Wrestling.
New roof on that home, or just an old one fixed up? Here at Bragg's Roofing and Repair, we do it all. What about a new deck for your pool, or for your springtime activities? Here at Bragg's Roofing and Repair, no job is too big or too small. So give us a call in the Spartanburg area at 864-578-0561. Remember, at Bragg's Roofing and Repair, we're here for all your needs.
Wrestling fans, we're back here in American Pro Wrestling. I'm joined by manager extraordinaire Dash Riprock. Now first, let's get one thing cleared up, just the power crew's not here, between me and you, okay? You've been coming out here making accusations about this highway patrolman. Let's go over that again. What is your accusations about the highway patrolman?
Okay, as everybody knows, I got Eagle booted out of the commissioner's office, right? Then what happens? Then this highway patrol guy starts interfering, hitting me from behind with a ball bat. Seems like every time the highway patrol's around, Eagle's nowhere around. You ask any of these people, and they'll tell you. And that'll help me get Eagle out of here. They want him gone just as bad as I do.
But wait a second, Jay Eagle's been here. He's had these eagle's nests. You see him in the eagle's nest, right? Jay Eagle's been here. So how can you say that they're the same?
I tell you what, tell your highway patrol to come on out here right now and get Eagle to come out here right now. And if you can get them both in this ring at the same time, then I'll leave APW.
Well, I may be able to get Jay Eagle out here, but I have no control over this highway patrolman. I don't know when he comes out here. But I'm going to tell you this. You go around, this is everybody to hear. You go around, say Jay Eagle is the highway patrolman. You've got to prove it. You've got to prove it to me. You've got to prove it to everybody here. There's only one way you can do it. One way. You've got to expose him. You've got to take the mask off of that highway patrolman. I'll tell you this. If you take the mask off, and it is Jay Eagle, I will honor my word. I will suspend him for 1 year, like I said I would do. But if it's not Jay Eagle, you're going to have hell to pay. I'll tell you that right now.
Why don't you just ask any of these people? It's Eagle. Is it not, y'all? Y'all wouldn't know it.
Okay, wrestling fans, Dash Riprock is going to have to prove it. There's no way around that. He's going to have to prove it. We'll be back with more on American Pro Wrestling. Well, it's about time, Dan, I'll tell you that. And here we go, Power Crew attacking the Dynamic Duel. And after all that delay, Dan, with all that mouthing off by Riprock and Stasiak, we're ready with some action.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I don't know why these guys weren't too anxious to lock it up.
That's what it was. They're afraid of the Dynamic Duel, Dan. They haven't seen the Dynamic Duel. They don't know what to make of them.
Neil Nitro rocking Stasiak. A.J. Frost sends Bubba Brooks down.
Dan, you've seen a lot of this team. Can you give us a little background on them, how well they fared?
Yes, indeed. They're very high-flying, very agile, very quick-moving.
Of course, we know A.J. Frost from the past. We've seen Neil Nitro here. He's been a Cruiserweight champion. But they've joined forces now to form the Dynamic Duel and have been looking pretty impressive here off the start.
Yes, both men have been in the APW in the past. Very quick, agile. They're very much light heavyweight, somewhat in the 170-pound range. You know, the light heavyweight division now, Cruiserweight division
it's red hot.
Is 200 pounds or less, and these guys are certainly at the about 170 pounds apiece, and they utilize their quickness, their agility, their knowledge, teamwork to offset the fact that these guys are not what you call giants.
And they're in there with giants, especially Big Bubba Brooks. Fans, we're going to have the TV title defender here this hour. Reverend Slim has not been here recently to defend that title, but Dan, he's here tonight. He's going to be putting that belt up.
And it's about time, because the TV title needs to be defended on TV. I know that he's been very busy of late, but...
well, basically, I have to twist his arm a little bit. Either you come here or you're going to have to vacate, so he's here.
Right, it was actually coming down very close to that 30-day ruling on defending the TV title.
It sure was. But fans, he'll be here, and we'll be seeing him in our next match. Meanwhile, the Power Crew are working on A.J. Foster with a clothesline.
Decapitated.
See, this is where the Dynamic Duels, this is where they're going to have to rely on that speed and quickness to offset this tremendous power of Bubba Brooks. Dan, you have a late night last night. You're a little yawning there a little bit.
Yes, somewhat, Gene.
Well, you know, Dan, he's a party animal. Anyway, look at Bubba Brooks here. One-legged Boston Crab on A.J. Frost.
A.J. Frost needs to get over the tag to Neil Nitro.
He sure does. Referee Thomas Wofford, our third man in the ring for this match. Look at Brooks pulling him towards the Power Crew corner. Look at Nitro trying to get in there, but now there's no tag.
No tag whatsoever.
But the ref didn't see it, Dan, and Stasiak's in there now.
Nitro was very upset, and as a result, his emotions got the best of him. The Power Crew pulled a fast one, Gene.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. The Power Crew are masters at working behind the referee's back, Dan. They know how to work behind the ref's back. They take it to their advantage.
Down goes A.J. Frost with a closed fist connecting.
Freaks that A.J. Frost in there. Stasiak, reversal by Frost. Nice hip toss, Dan.
Down goes Stasiak, and Frost is still feeling the effects of the battle at hand.
Sure is. Armbar here by Big Daddy A.J. Frost on Stasiak.
Yeah, he went to an arm drag, Gene, I think, to try to get a weakness.
That's a good idea.
And slow down the match. So the Stasiak cannot try to injure A.J. Frost.
Yeah, they want to work on that body part. You got to weaken that bigger man and what better way than weakening the arm or the leg.
Double axe handle by Neil Nitro.
Neil Nitro in. Spinning kick. Down goes Stasiak. Cover, 1, 2. The kick out. Power crew a little befuddled so far, Dan, I would think.
Somewhat a one-sided affair so far, Gene.
Oh, look at this. Stasiak. Beautiful.
Michinoku driver.
The kick out. That's Stasiak. He pulls something new out of his hat every week.
You know, it's amazing that he is so technically sound, but so...
Do you think you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, now you have the opportunity to prove it at Chief Wahoo McDaniel's School of Pro Wrestling in just a short time. Your dreams can come true. The fame, the fortune can all be yours. You can walk with the stars, talk with the stars, be one of the stars. That's right, you too can become king or queen of the ring. So why wait any longer? Call now. 864-578-0565. Step into the world of the superstars. Also training for referees, managers, valets, and announcers. Write to American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29305. That's American Pro Wrestling, Post Office Box 4626, Spartanburg, 29305. Or visit us online, www.wahoowrestling.com/APW, or email rbragg1000@AOL.com. American Pro Wrestling.
New roof on that home, or just an old one fixed up? Here at Bragg's Roofing and Repair, we do it all. What about a new deck for your pool, or for your springtime activities? Here at Bragg's Roofing and Repair, no job is too big or too small. So give us a call in the Spartanburg area at 864-578-0561. Remember, at Bragg's Roofing and Repair, we're here for all your needs.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Bragg. I'm the owner of Rhonda Styling Salon, located at 2901 Cherokee Circle, Spartanburg, just off of Highway 221. We're 20 minutes from anywhere you want to go. Bring your family and come on in. We have styles for everyone.